same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's.
Good morning, babies. Good morning. And welcome to Motivate My Morning with your favorite coach, Sherri Hill. We're going to come in here this morning. I want to apologize, first of all, for not coming to you guys yesterday. It was Easter weekend, a lot going on, so I apologize to you guys didn't get your Monday motivation, but I'm here to give you a double dose of motivation on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Today we're going to be talking about doubting ourselves, okay? That's the subject that I've been dealing with a lot lately, so I wanted to come and talk to you guys about self-doubts, okay? Oftentimes, when we get the notion or the idea to come to our mind for something great, know that that is a whisper from God. That is a whisper from God for, it's like your navigation, your map that's telling you what's the next move to make, where to go next, what to do next. But oftentimes, like we talk about all the time, we have that other voice that creeps in and starts to give us that feeling of we're not ready, we're not good enough. And it is so easy. A friend of mine, we were talking today about how easy it is for us to detect problems in other people, how easy it is for us to solve other people's problems. But when it comes to our own, we seem to lose all the good sense we have. Everything seems to ooze right out of us and we enter into the world of confusion. So today I wanted to come to you to give you a little bit of encouragement, to tell you, watch yourself, check yourself and see if you are doubting your own self. If you are your own Debbie Downer or your own David Don't, okay? Because oftentimes we will talk ourselves right out of the greatest moves we could ever make. And so today's message is check yourself and ask yourself, am I afraid to make the moves that I need to make? Am I making excuses not to make the moves I need to make because I'm living in fear? I don't know what's next, so I don't want to make the next move because I'm afraid to fail. I'm afraid to be embarrassed. I'm afraid that it won't work. I'm afraid what people might say. No, it doesn't matter what people have to say, because the one thing I've learned is that people are always going to have something to say, whether you right, wrong, weak, or strong. Somebody's always going to have something to say. We have got to learn how to be our own cheerleaders, our own. We have our own back. We got our own back. We don't need other people to have our back, because the moment you start depending on other people to uplift you and push you forward is the moment that you will fail. We have a hard time pushing ourselves forward. So how do we expect for somebody else to be able to do that for us? We live in a world now, guys, where the mental things that we go through, the things that wear us down, the things that stress us out, the things that are constantly on our mind, they take up a lot of space in our world. They take up a whole lot of space in our world, which sometimes take away from that creative space that you need to become amazing, that you need to get that strength to take that next step, to take that leap of faith. So this morning, again, I'm asking you guys to ask yourself this question. Am I in my own way? Am I giving myself the best advice that I can give myself, or am I ridding myself and feeding myself more fear, more lack, more doubt? Because we can do that without even knowing that we are slowing down our own processes and blocking our own blessings by doubting our own next moves. So on this beautiful Tuesday morning, I don't care what you got going on, I want you to take some time out today to just stop and ask yourself, where am I going in my life? What's going on? So now that we've covered that, I just want to go into a quick pull from my beautiful self-love Sherri Hill deck and see what the message is for today. But the biggest thing was to check your self-doubt, to check that self-doubt. You see how the moment that I got ready to move away from that message, look what happened to it. Okay, so again, that is double confirmation that it is time for us to make sure that we are not our own worst enemies, okay? That we are not our own worst enemies. All right, so let's see what the card is for. I'm tearing up over here. Okay, I'm tearing up everything over here. So let's see what the card is for today. Oh, wow, what a beautiful card this goes for today. It's the affirmations cards. Every day I use affirmations to remind my subconscious self of who I am, where I am. We are all creators of our destiny. So let's be conscious creators. Wow, what a perfect card for today. Affirmations, positive affirmations. Speaking to yourself in a positive way will get rid of that self-doubt and the ability to think that you can't do something, because you're going to start talking to yourself in such a positive way that till you convince yourself that you are amazing, you can and you will. So this, wow, what an amazing message this was, full circle. Positive affirmations. If we can, for a lot of you guys who bought my journal, there is a place. Ain't no stopping us, the Millionaire's Mindset Journal. It is available on my website if you don't have it. The thing I love about it, it's got a week by week, day by day, month by month planner in there, so you can keep up and ask yourself, am I on track with my goals? Am I going where I'm supposed to be going? So at the end of the day, let's talk about these positive affirmations. Let's write our own affirmations, because it's hard to remember affirmations that you writing from what you read somewhere else. Let's talk about our own affirmations. Okay, let's talk about that. Write your own affirmations. What are the things about yourself that you're unsure of or want to change? I'm skinny. I'm beautiful. My hair is growing fluently. You know, whatever it is that you think it is you want in your life, you make up your own affirmations and get in the habit of spending time with you and your affirmations every morning and every night. It's easy to do it as soon as you wake up and as soon as you lay down to go to bed. Make the conversation with you and God the first conversation you have every morning. Fill yourself up with the lights and the power you need to get your day started, to get through the day, to get over the obstacles and the things that will be thrown in your path to try to distract you and get you off of the things that you need to be concentrating on. Okay, so let's talk about that again. Get up in the mornings and go to bed at night, having that positive conversation first with yourself and God, and at night your last conversation is with yourself and God. You are reinforcing to yourself who you are, how powerful you are, the things that you can achieve, the things that you've already achieved. And let's talk about the things we've already achieved. Achieving goals helps to strengthen our strength. It helps to dismiss the fears that we have, because you are convincing yourself that you can do it. So when you put off goals and don't do the things that you planned on doing, you really are setting yourself up for failure, because you are reminding yourself that you won't do it, you can't do it, you don't have enough time, you don't have enough money. But when you can get past the obstacles and get to your goals, regardless of the distractions or the things put in your way, that will strengthen you and make you have more faith in who you are and your ability to achieve things. So don't forget, let's write down these positive affirmations. What do you want to be? How do you want to live your life? How do you see yourself every day? Start speaking it into existence. Get away from speaking what you don't want to in existence and get in the practice of speaking only what you want to see. Because that is how we manifest, when we speak into existence the things we want to see in our life. So when you see the bad things show up in your life, know that you created them by constantly thinking about them. Know that you created them by constantly talking about them. So the message today is positive affirmations to yourself. Okay? Don't be the person that doubts yourself so much that you stop your damn self in the tracks. Don't be that person, okay? Because we're all capable of doing that. We are our own worst enemies most times. We talk about our haters and envious people and all of that, but none of those people could be as detrimental to us as we are to ourselves. Because at the end of the day, nobody can make us do anything without our consent. So this morning's message is check yourself to make sure that you're on the right path and that you're not the person in your way. Ask yourself, am I doubting myself? Am I not feeling good enough? Do I not think that I can achieve this? And then remind yourself, yes, you can. Yes, you will. Okay? Because you can do anything that you set your mind to, but you must first set your mind to it. Okay, we say that with ease and y'all let it go in one end out the next. But your mind is the central place where things are created. It is the starting ground to where we take off into our life. Okay, so it all starts in our mind. We have to think it first and then we achieve it. Okay, so if you can think it and believe it, you can achieve it. And so start thinking in the positive. Start believing the good things in your life. Stop thinking about all the bad things that can go wrong. And I know, again, this is easier said than done. It's easy to believe that you're going to get evicted if you ain't paid the rent. It's easy to believe that the repo man is coming if you ain't made your car payment. It's easy to believe that you're going to be hungry if there's no food in the refrigerator. But make it just as easy to believe that God is a miracle worker, and with one phone call, in 1 second, he can change your whole existence. Your whole life can change in a matter of seconds if you believe. So take that same energy that you're putting into the worry, into the concern, into all the lack and disappointments in your life, and pour that same energy into believing that you can and you will, and watch how quickly things turn around. The turnaround in your life that you're waiting for is right here in your head. All you got to do is dig deep, get in there and pull out the fear, get past it, and you can achieve anything that you believe. All right, guys, y'all know I love bringing you these messages every morning. This morning is about don't doubt yourself and come up with positive conversations to have with yourself to keep you going. This world we live in, it ain't easy, okay? There's a lot of mental turmoil going on, things that keep us distracted, things that keeps us upset, things that keeps us stressed, things that keeps us worried. But we have to learn how to move past that, because guess what? The stressful situations, the worrisome situations, all those things are not going away. They're going to be with us for the rest of our life. So I want us to find the tools that we need to navigate past those tumultuous times with ease. We can do it, guys. I know we can, because y'all are my favorite morning team. I love spending my mornings with you. And listen, guys, I wanted to make an announcement real quick. We are changing the format to the show as we're going to bigger platforms. We're going to be on iHeartRadio, iTunes, Spotify, you name it. So I'm changing up the format. I'm going to be going into a real podcast studio. And if you would like to be a part of my new podcast, if you have a story to tell on how you triumphed or got past some type of situation that was a major blockage in your life and you healed and got past that, I want to speak to you. If you got a story to tell me about how you made it through domestic violence, molestation, I don't care what it is. Let's talk about it. Your stories are the things that other people walking in the same shoes that you've been through, they need to hear this so that they can have the tools that they need to navigate through the pain as well. So if you want to be on the show with me, hit me up. You know my email. Everything will be down in the description box where you can hit me up and let me know if you would like to interview me on your podcast or have me come and speak at your event. All that information is in the description box as well. But again, I want to leave you guys with the message, okay? You can and you will. Do not doubt yourself. Talk positive to yourself every morning, reminding yourself of how amazing you are and how amazing you can be. All right, this is your Tease Coach. Transform, elevate, and self-evaluate all the pain away. I love y'all, and it ain't a damn thing you can do about it. So till tomorrow morning, when we come back for Motivate Our Morning with your favorite coach, I'll see you right here. Mwah. Bye-bye.